Welcome back to Danville Park on the north coast of Durban. We are in day 3 of the BCSA National T20 competition happening in Durban. 1.1 overs in, 7 without loss. The game we are doing is Western Province taking on the host province, KwaZulu Natal. Natal winning the toss and electing to field, putting the Western Province side into bat. Just seeing an earlier game where 238 runs were scored in the first innings. Can Western Province emulate that? Opening the batting for Western Province, Asher Hatting and Brendan Wilson. Man with the ball is Sabelo Dlomo for KwaZulu Natal. So yeah, deep into the second over, 10 without loss on the board for Western Province, taking on the very confident KZN side, who have ambitions of winning this entire thing. Zomo angling that one on, and it is paddled to a fine leg for a single, moving the score up to 11. Big swing that from Wilson, but doesn't get his bat down in time, and that goes through to the keeper. That is a dot ball. Dot ball ends over number 2, 11 without loss. 11 without loss. Asher Hatting moves to 4 of 7. Brandon Regan Wilson moves to 3 of 6. Opening the bowling on from the south end was Apiwe Lomkwana. He bowled his 1 over 5 runs coming off of it. As for Sabelo Dlomo, his first over only conceding 6 runs. Lomkwana continuing from the south end, and that one down the leg side wide. It was a bit pacey. Bowling to Asher Hatting. That one is played to third man, and they come through for a single. So a pedestrian start here for this Western Province side. Few singles and not much else really. Mgwana this time to Wilson. That one is outside off stump, and number 99 cannot get any better on it, through to the keeper. Dot ball. This one is down the leg side, and this one will go through to the keeper for a wide ball. played into the mid-wicket region, and they will comfortably get through for a single. So taking a very cautious route to start this innings is the Western Province side. Gotta give credit. (16 without loss, 2.4 overs. Big shout, catch. Nah, that is coming off the leg. Half an appeal for LBW, but umpire not interested. Okay, that one goes through straight to the keeper, and that is a dot ball to end off over number 3, halfway through the power play. 16 without loss. Eleven. No problem. No problem. That one goes straight through for a dot ball. Who's number 11? Cameron Sill, the new bowler for KwaZulu Natal. He is bowling to Hatting. 16 without loss, 3.1 overs. The ball. No, it's a single. Straight back to the bowler. Bowler does some decent fielding. Half a chance for a run out, but safely in at the end. This one goes through the covers, and they just get through for a single. 18 without loss, 3.3 overs. Very pedestrian start to this innings for this Western Province camp. As of now, not really taking any advantage of the power play from Sill. This one goes to third man. Non-striker was looking for that run, but Hatting sends him back. It's a dot ball. Big swing that from Hatting, looking to take that apart, but he misses the ball altogether, and it goes through for a dot ball. It's another dot ball outside off. Now this time umpire stretches out his arms, and it is a wide. Top stuff from Sewell in the field, gets the ball right back. Yet again, preventing any runs really from being scored. It's been a fantastic start with the ball from this KwaZulu Natal side. 4 overs gone, 19 without loss. Asher Hatting, 7 of 15. Regan Wilson, 5 of 11. 10. So another bowling change as well coming through from the southern end. Man, wearing shirt number 10, Pelele Kalala. He bowls his first ball to Wilson, turns it around the corner. Fine leg, does the fielding. It's a single. Oh, another big swing from Asher Hatting. Showing some intent, but he's yet to connect any one of those deliveries. All of them have gone through to the keeper for a dot ball, and this one follows suit. Danville Park is the place, Pitch Vision is the place to catch all the games. Couple more games coming to you live tomorrow. Hatting pedals that to points region, and you get through for a single. Reagan Wilson, good use of the feet, double stepping. That is a single. Can they come back for two? No, they will not take their chance. Fielding has been decent as well from this Natal side. Yet again, looking for that shot, big shots down the square leg region. Cannot get the proper contact he was looking for. Bottom edge onto it, onto his pad, and it's yet again another dot ball. Big swing in the gap. Sewell getting his foot in the way, coming round and doing the fielding. Top quality cricketer from this Natal side. Five overs gone. 23 without loss. 9 on the board for Hatting. 7 on the board for Wilson. 4 runs, sorry, coming off of that over. KZN are doing fantastically well to start off this game. Full wide. That one is driven to the man at extra cover. That'll be a single. The order of the day is singles, and they continue with that. It's another dot ball. Reagan Wilson, the man on strike, unable to get any bats onto that, and it is another dot ball. Slow start to this innings for this Western Province side in this power play. That one is straight and it is hit into the mid-wicket region. 4-1 by Wilson. Man bowling is Moloisane. Is coming through for his first over from the city end. Couple balls left in this over, couple balls left in this power play. Another big swing. This one is past the fielder. Two men coming round. Called it for two. Two they'll get. And comfortably so as well. Good piece of running between this pair. Outside off, looking to paddle that through the third man region. Does not get any bat on it. Goes straight through to the keeper. Ends off the power play. 31 without loss after 6. Both batters respectively on 12. Thirty-one without loss after 6 overs. End of the power play. Asher Hatting, Reagan Wilson, both on 12. Can they kick on? Good start from them. Yet to lose a wicket. Pedestrian in terms of the run rate, but they've done the basic job that an opener is meant to do. Kalala will continue from the northern end. Southern end. Big shot from Reagan Wilson. Goes straight to Sewell at mid wicket. He'll get through for a single. Finding it hard to find the boundaries of this opening pair for Western Province. Balls generally seem to be finding the fielders at regular intervals. Left to on by Hatting, straight to the keeper. It's a dot ball. 32, 6.2 overs. No wickets down yet. Another big swing, goes straight through to the keeper. Another dot ball. This one is full, driven hard, chases on. First, 1, they come back for 2. Can they come back for the 3rd? No, they cannot. Probably would have been able to make it home safely, but they take the safe option and a couple more runs to the total. 34 the score moves to. Straight down, fielder gets there, stops, beautiful fielding from him. Unable to get the throw away quickly enough, so they come through for another single. End of the 7th, 36 without loss. Asher Hatting, 15 of 26. Brendan Wilson, 14 of 18. Only 7 extras bowled by KZN. Lovely control so far. Back into the attack is Sabela Zomo. No ball is the signal. What's the no ball for? So Zomo bowling that one to Wilson. It's turned around the corner. They come through for, yep, you guessed it, another single. Having to work for every single run that they are getting on the Western Province side. Big swing. Asher Hatting still not able to connect with any of those big swings. Looking for that big shot, the money shot. And thus far unable to make contact with the ball. Zomo running in. Hatting opens the face of bat. Runs it down. Wilson was looking to run that. And in the end, it's a dot ball. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball. 7.4 overs, 38 without loss. Running back in, and this is defended for a dot ball. .38 without loss, batting at 4.85 to the over. It's a very, very slow start to this innings for this Western Province side. Another one looking to be served ending. So 8 overs gone, 38 without loss. KwaZulu Natal will be happy with that. I know, babe. I know. So single to start off over number 9. Kalala continuing. He's bowling his 3rd over now. Hatting about to face ball number 2. Big swing. No ding. No ball called by the umpire. An 9th extra of the match, I beg your pardon. Their control has been second to none in this match. Kalala continues. This one, he gets some bat on that. Chases on to the fence. They'll turn and they'll get a couple. Turn and get a couple, they do. Score moves to 42. Asher Hatton's score moves to 17 of 33. No ball called. Another case of the commentators curse, speaking about the control and the lack of extras. They start flooding in. Shot, hit hard. Fortunately for Hatting, straight to the fielder, so they just get through for a single. Confusion in the middle. Throw going to the keeper's end. Seems like he got through there safely. And that is a single. It's a single. Down the ground goes Asher Hatting, straight to the fielder again. Still unable to find those gaps. Just a single. Big shot. Connection there. There's a man in the deep who's coming around. And he makes sure that it is just a single. Nine overs gone, 47 without loss. 19 of 36 for Asher Hatting, and Reagan Wilson is on 18 of 23. This run rate is now at 5.22 to the over. Luthando Naki, the new bowler, and he bowls that ball to Wilson, who plays that into the deep mid-wicket region for a single. 48, 49 the score moves to now. 1 as we are into the last over before the break. Opens the face. Keeper comes round. It's a dot ball. Another swing from Asher Hatting. Yet again unable to connect. So way too many dot balls here in this Western Province innings. And when it's not a dot ball, balls are going straight to the fielder. Needing to be picking these gaps. Another one that goes down the leg side. Big swing. It's a miss. Luckily, it's a no ball. That no ball will bring up the 50 for Western Province. Oh, through his legs. Big swing yet again. Losing his head, looking to hit the ball as hard as possible. But Asher Hatting struggling out there for contact. Big shots. This one is going down the ground. Finally gets one. Is it going to get the legs to get across? No, it won't. And they will get through for a couple of runs. Both first wicket. Finally KZN breakthrough. Okay, that wicket brings about the drinks break. So 52 for 1 after 10 overs. Western Province. KZN will be happy with that. Back in 5. So 10 overs gone, 52 for 1. Western Province taking on KwaZulu Natal in this BCSA National T20 tournament. New batter walking into the crease, shirt number 10, John van Skalkwyk. He joins number 99, Reagan Wilson. John van Skalkwyk, a B1. He will be at the non-striker as Wilson will face the first ball after drinks. For that one is hit by Reagan Wilson. Straight to mid on. Still the man down there, just a single. Van Skalkwyk, ready to face the first ball. Kalala bowling his last. Swan is a dot ball. This one is played towards cover. Good throw by Ramo, but it is just a single. It is a double because John van Skalkwyk is a B1. Good use of the feet, straight down the ground. This is through. The chase is on. And the fielder wins the race. And they come back 4-2. Reagan Wilson now looking to start having a move on. Beg pardon, the ball did cross the line and it was a boundary. Brandon Wilson moves himself up to 24. Western Province move up to 59. One ball left in. Pelele Kalala spell. Use of the feet. This time fielder will cut it off before it gets to the edge of the 30-yard circle. So it will just be a single. Ends over number 11. 60-1. 25 of 27, Reagan Wilson. 2 of 3, Van Skalkwyk. It's a very, very good shot that from Van Skalkwyk. B1. Almost coming back for the second was Wilson, but it's sent right back. Ends over number 11 officially. Score 62-1 after 11. 22 of 27. And 4-4 for John van Skalkwyk. Reminder that this KwaZulu Natal team did win the toss and elects to field. And so far, captain's decision being vindicated, 11 overs in. Down the leg side, umpire stretches his arms, and it's a wide. This one is wide, just outside off stump, and waiting for the signal from the umpire. None. So coming off the bat, couple runs more to the total for Western Province. Naki continues, bowl them! Wicket number 2, KwaZulu Natal. Been looking for that shot, has Reagan Wilson. And this time gets his body all out of shape. And he is clean bowled. Wicket number 2, 65 for 2, 11.2 overs. As we welcome the new batsman to the crease, Joshua Doman. So a second wicket for Lutando Naki. He is a B1 and it is impressive for him to have taken a wicket, has taken another. And he is exposing this batting lineup for Western Province to see how deep they go. So Joshua Doman, B2, walks in at number 4. Gets a bit of fat on that, does Doman, but it goes straight behind to the keeper who collects dot ball. Shot. Pedaled around the corner, that's by Doman. This time wide of the keeper, so he's able to get through for a single. 66 for 2, 11.4 overs. Turn around the corner, very well swept. And they scampered through for a single. With a couple for John van Skalkwyk. 1 ball left over number 12. Naki versus Doman. Straight to mid-wicket, straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. It is a single. Ends up over number 12. 69 for 2. 2 of 3 from the new batter from Skalk for a cake of 6. Double Homo Loisane back in for his second over. Outside the off stump, that from Moloisane, and it is wide. Moloisane going again. This is Dolman. And a single 2 deep mid wicket. Fielder coming in from the fence to do some fielding there. Bolden goes through, wicket number 3, KwaZulu Natal. Home side firmly in control of this match. Wicket number 3, Moloisane into the attack and takes him 3 balls to get into the wicket taker's column. .2 overs, 71 for 3 as the skipper strides into the crease. Darren Ellers. Darren Ellis is a B3 bowler, is allowed to bowl over the wicket. Bit pacey there, big swing from the skipper. Straight down to mid on rather, and they scamper through for a single. Hit straight to the fielder, and very good piece of fielding, good piece of running, good piece of cricket all round. He's straight to that man. Yet again, just wide of him. Fielder comes in from the deep mid-wicket boundary and does the fielding. Just a single there to the skipper. Running in again. This one is in the air. One bounce past the fielder. Chases on, and the ball does have the legs to cross the fence, and it is another boundary. Third one of this game. It's time to get a move on from this Western Province side, and a move on. They do. So, end of over number 13. It's 78 for 3. Run rates finally gets to 6 runs and over. Bowled him! Naki is on fire. Third wicket for him. It's another wicket. The skipper is gone. The home team is roaring. .78 for 4, 12.1 overs. The bench of KZN not pleased yet. 2 more wickets is the call. He's been a man on a mission today, has Naki. New batter walking into the crease now for Western Province is Shafiq Arifdeen. He is a B1 batter. Walks into the crease at number 6. Dot ball to start off. Big shot, huge shot, wicket number 4. Luthando Naki. Oh, he is a man on a mission today. And this Natal side. Got in wicket number 5. And still not pleased is the bench. 1 wicket behind, they say. Top quality bowling here from Luthando Naki as he picks up wicket number 4. The wicket of Sharif Arifdeen. He is gone without scoring. 2 balls he faced. New batter walking into the crease now. Is this the coach? The coach himself, player coach Israel Hatting. Taranaki to continue his third over. 4 for 12 so far. Absolutely inspiring figures. First ball. First ball for the player coach, Israel Hatting. Swept around the corner for a single. Swing. Goes to Lomo in the deep for another single. It's been difficult to get off today. All the batters have generally struggled to try and hit him out of the park. He balls the last ball of this over. To the player coach. Big swing, but it's very wide, and it's indeed that wide ball signaled by the umpire. No ball is the call. This one is down the leg side, and it helped on its way for a single. Arm comes out, and it is indeed a no ball. Around the corner, man at mid wicket comes round to square leg and cuts that one off, just a single. So end of a successful over that for Natal. 84 for 5, 14 overs gone. 4 for 18 in his 3 overs so far is Lutando Naki. Joshua Doman has been at the wicket for a while here for this Western Province side, losing partners on a regular basis. 10 of 8 he is on, as we see yet another change in bowling from the southern end. Lomo back into the attack for his third over. 2 overs, not for 8's first ball. Outside of, missed by the batter. It's a dot ball. Back again. Onto the pads. Just a single there. A lot of intent being shown by the fielders. Lomo versus Hatting. Hit hard, but straight to Sewell. Direct hits. Batter was home safe. Playing around the corner. Chases on. Fielders coming round. Gets there very well done in the field. And only a couple of runs. More a sign of the man who's coming around in the field. Lomo bowling to Doman. Turn around the corner. Moloisane been in the game the whole time. And a single to Doman. Keep it getting there. Doesn't shy at the stumps. If he had half a chance for a run out. Single. Ends off over number 15. It's 90 for 5, 14 of 12, and 4 for Dolman and Hatting respectively. Are we going to see a late flurry of runs here from this Western Province side? Or are the KZN side going to keep it tight as they have the whole game so far? Naki continuing. This is a no ball down the leg side. Helped on its way by the player coach Hatting. So a couple of runs there to the total. No ball, the signal from the umpire. 4 for 20 so far on his bell, Naki. Does he have another wicket in him? Turns around the corner. It's going to be a single. This one is turned around the corner. Good work done by Moloisane at fine leg. Another single, another no ball. So struggling to find his bearings now is Lutando Naki. In the air, have a chance. But very well done by the second fielder. Get his body behind the ball and just a single. Score moves to 96 for 5, 15.1 overs. 15.2 overs bowled. Lutando Naki. He bowls to Israel Hatting. Pedal around the corner yet again. Just a single. Woohoo. Looking to help it on its way. Past the keeper. It's a dot ball, goes through. Half a chance for a wicket. Enough oohs and ahs in the crowd. it around the corner to the mid-wicket fielder again. Yet another single. A little bit more productive over this for Western Province. One ball left in his bell. Luthando Naki 4 for 26 so far. One ball. Can he give us that magic ball? Can he get a fifer? Well, for today, the answer is no. But he has done exceptionally well nonetheless. 4 overs, 4 for 26. Luthando Naki, 16 overs gone, 98 for 5 for Western Province. Nine, 6. How's it again? What's his first name? Cameron. Cameron still back into the attack. 1 over for 3 runs. His ball so far. 4 overs left in the piece. 98 for 5. What's a competitive total here? Western Province will be looking to get 130 in excess of. Sill continues. He bowls to Doman. Play to the square leg, right in the direction of the square leg umpire, and it is a single. No ball. Yes, indeed, that is a no ball. That brings up 3 digits for this Western Province side. 16.1 overs it has taken for them to get to the 100 mark. But nonetheless, an important mark for you to get to in T20 cricket. And get there they have. Double stepping is Hatting looking for that big shot, but it is just a little bit wide on the offside. And umpire stretches his arms. Wide ball. Bang. Hits with some sort of power. So again, big shot, good shot that. Fielder coming around is Malloy Sane, does very well, body behind the ball, looking for the second. No, just the one. Lovely bit of fielding down in the deep behind the wicketkeeper. Joshua Doman and Israel Hatting, the 2 batters at the crease. Facing now is Hatting, his 8 of 10 so far. Facing the 4th ball from Silver. Paddles it around. And the fielding has been very, very good from this KZN side. Lumkwana, the man doing the fielding there. Oh, he drops it and runs. Chance for the bowler. Doesn't release. And it's a single. So some high-braid time being used here from the batters. Dropping and running. Exercising every part of this ground to make every single run. This one is going straight. The chase is on. Can the fielder come round? Come round he will. And they'll get through for a couple more runs. Over number 17 is concluded. It's 107 for 5.
7.
Somebody's coming to continue. But around the corner. Call is for 2. Turns. He's running for 2. The throw is very good. It's just not accurate. And they come through for a couple of runs. So we're getting into that time of the game where every run matters. Western Province pushing for 2 every ball, unable to get it off the second ball there. Sabelo Drama bowling his last over, 3.2 overs, not for 17 so far. It's done exceptionally well. Perils is around the corner once more time, this time guaranteed a single. Zoma running in. Dolman around the corner. He's turning, looking for 2. And he will get 2 pretty comfortably. Good piece of running. Good lesson for the youngsters there is that with intent, you will always get a couple of runs. And that is what the coach, the player coach, is showing. .5 overs, not for 20 so far. Sabelo Drama bowling the last ball off his spell. What has been a pretty impressive spell. And continues in that manner. So that one comes off the leg. Yes, indeed it does. Leg bar to end off his over. 4 overs, not for 20. Fantastic spell from Sabelo Drama. 18 overs gone. It's 1-1, 4 for 5. Two batters at the crease right now. Joshua Dolman, 25 of 24, 1 boundary for him. Israel Hatting, 12 of 13. Both batters flirting with that 100 strike rate. That number needs to go up considerably over these next couple of overs. It's ever the time for a new bowler. It's the penultimate over, they say. Anathi Xelelo, the new bowler. He's bowling to Dolman. Very pacey. Dapo. 11 deliveries left in this piece. 1-1, 4 for 5. Minimum 16 runs is what Western Province would require. But a couple of dot balls off the penultimate over is not a great way to start. Another one outside off, big swing from Dolman. Keeper gladly collects. Off the bat yet again. But not enough distance on it. It's a dot ball. Started off his spell and his over very well. Big shot for LBW, not given, but yet again it's another dot ball. More importantly, 4 balls is ball, 4 dots to start off this spell and the last over from the northern end. First run off this over, first run off of his bowling. Doing superbly well. Matuna doing the fielding at mid-wicket. So, last ball of the penultimate over. Straight to the fielder, and it is a dot ball. What an over. 1 run coming off of it. 1-1-5 for 5. 6 balls remaining. Back into the attack, bowling his third over, the last over of this innings. 1-1-5 for 5, 6 balls remaining. If you're Western Province, you feel like you're at least about 35-40 runs short, but you can't dwell on that. You got to get as many runs on the board as possible. So 6 balls, how far can they take the score? Down the leg side, helped on its way. First boundary of the over. That's how you start the last over of the match. 4 runs. Moves himself to 30 of 30. Run a ball. He has stuck around for a while. And this is what you do when you're the set batsman in. Right towards the end in T20 cricket. Moloi Sane, does he have a comeback? Somewhat. Maduna comes around from mid-wicket to square leg to do some fielding there after the ball was paddled in that direction. Just a single. 120 up on the board, 4 balls remaining. Player coach Israel Hatting faces. Unable to get that one out of the square. It is a dot ball. 120 for 5, 3 balls remaining. Day 3 of the BCSA National T20 Tournament live on Pitch Vision from Durban. KZN taking on Western Province. KZN winning the toss, electing to bowl. There's Moloi Sane. Ball is hit straight to the fielder. Half a chance for a run out. In the end, all's well that ends well. So just a single. No ball as well. No ball signaled by the umpire. It's going to have to re-ball that 4th ball off the over. Disappointing outcome that for Moloi Sane. Paddle around the corner once more. And just a single to the man at fine leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The score with 2 balls remaining in the piece. Big shots. This one is in the gap. Chases on. Fielder wins the race. Turning for 2. Throw. Going keeper's end. Oh, direct hit would have found him wanting. But a couple runs to the total. All's well that ends well. Especially if you're a Western Province fan. So, final ball of the innings. 125 on the board right now. 32 of 32. Joshua Doman. He is not on strike. The man on strike, Israel Hatting, 15 of 17. What can he do with the last ball of the inning? Straight down the ground. Souls chasing, looking for 2. And directed would have had him wanting, but a couple runs to the total. Takes the score to 127 for 5 in 20 overs. Western Province put into bat, and they put 127 on the board. KwaZulu Natal will be happy with their effort, but it is now up to their batting lineup to see if they can chase this one down. So, Pitch Vision is the name of the channel. More crickets, more blind crickets to come next. And we are back at Danville Park here on the north coast of Durban for the BCSA National Men's T20 tournament. About to get underway with this chase. The home side, KwaZulu Natal, winning the toss, electing to bowl first and restricting Western Province to 128 for 5 in their allotted 20 overs. Opening the batting, Tebogo Moloisane and Spamandla Mnguni. Jonathan Skalpik, the man with the ball in hand for Western Province. Moloisane looking to hit that past the keeper. It's a wide. 3 without loss. 125 more to get. Hits that pass mid-off. Chases on. And they'll come back for 2. Good piece of running there between the wickets, between the two opening batters for KwaZulu Natal. Hit that straight to Darren Ellis, the skipper, just behind the bowler. This one in through to the gap. But we'll also just get a single. I'm going to get off the mark first ball. This one is paddled around, past the keeper. It's racing, and it's going to win that race to the fence. Ball gets the first boundary, 4 runs. End of the first over, 11 without loss. Off to a flyer, this KwaZulu Natal side. 118 more to get, 117 more to get from 19 overs. Asher Hatting to open the bowling from northern end off the ground. They're going to need to be a little bit more conservative. 11 runs off and over, defending just over 6 and over. It's just not gonna work for them if they want to win this match. Beautiful run up here for Asher Hatting. Bang. Over the two fielders, in close. Just over the top of one of them, and it is a single. Nguni gets the second one. Hatting running in. Molesane opens the face of his bat, runs it down, chance for a run out. Throw wasn't on the mark. Paddled around the corner, races on. Ball doesn't seem like it has the legs. Lovely work from Reagan Wilson. Good throw as well. It's going down to the bowler's end. Bowler safely there. Couple runs. Wide outside the off stump is the dot ball through to the keeper. First dot ball this in the second innings. Chance here for a run up. Very well fielded there. But the man with 2 zeros on his back, Arif Dean. But good running in between the wickets as well. Coming through for a single. Five rounds off the first 5 balls off this over. Asher Hatting started off well. This is more or less what the Western Province side are going to need if they're going to see this match through. Hatting versus Molesane. Opens the face of the bat, runs it down to the man at second slip, and it is a single. So 6 runs coming off that second over. 17 without loss after 2. 1 remaining to win. Yep, 1 required from 18 overs.
Oh yeah, yeah. 1-1-1. No, that's an esports.
Should be very walkable home this for KwaZulu Natal from this point. 1-1-1 required from 108 balls. Couple of fielders needed to stop that ball, and it is in the end Wilson who does the cleaning up, and a single taken off the first ball after bowling off Van Skalkwyk. So Van Skalkwyk continues. 2 Spamandla. This one is off the strip, and it is a no ball. Shot. Play to the mid-wicket region there by Spamandla, and it is a single. All they need to do from this point on, this single, every other ball, KwaZulu Natal will get home pretty comfortably. Van Skalkwyk versus Molosane. Very hard hit, but manning close, that's exactly what he's there for. Stops the ball, 1 run. Good piece of cricket all around, really. Pedal around, past the wicket keeper. This one is going to the fence for a boundary. Second one of the innings. 25 without loss. His first boundary. And it's all well on the way to what should be a very comfortable victory for them here. Although, do not count Western Province out just yet. 10 good balls is all they need. This one is paddled past square leg. And it's a decent piece of running. And they get home pretty safely. So we are still. Asher Hatting looks like he's going to continue bowling to Molosane. 27 without loss, 101 required, 17 overs remaining. And that good old hit and run cricket. Taps it just wide off the fielder at silly cover. And he was so advanced down the ground that it made the rest of that single pretty comfortable. Hatting, he's got a decent run up here, it's pretty pacey. Pedaled it around the corner. I want to pedal around the corner. Reagan Wilson, the man at fine leg doing the fielding. Just a single. Played straight to the man at slip, but the lead off running there from Spamandla has absolutely exemplary. He was running to the danger end. 5 runs coming off of this Asher Hatting over. Is that good control and very economical. But Pamandla still opening his face, using the pace of the ball and running it down just past the slips. So 6 runs coming off both his overs so far. Good control from Hatting. 33 without loss after 4. 95 now required from 96. Nine. 4 overs gone, 33 without loss, 95 more required to win as the skipper brings himself onto the attack. It's Darren Ellis. So a pretty lengthy run up there for Darren Ellis. Expecting some wheels here. And he bowls to Molesane, beg your pardon, Pamandla. That one is down the leg side. No call from the umpire. It's a dot ball. That one is hit towards mid-wicket. And they'll come through for a single. Skipper seeing the need to tighten up these runs, and only 7 runs coming off the last 9 balls now for KwaZulu Natal. Exactly what the doctor ordered here for this Western Province side. More dot balls is what the doctor ordered. No ball. Opens his face, they run it down, they will get a single, looking for 2, getting the 2 very easily. Quality running that from Moloi-Sane, and a no ball as well. So 3 runs coming off that, and that is just flipped that whole sentence they just said. Paddle again around the corner. High in the air. Just a single. Down the ground. Nobody down there. Should be an easy 2. And easy 2 it turns out to be. 30-40 the score moves to. 1 ball left in the 5th over. 88 more runs now required by Natal. This one is down the leg side. Umpire's hands will be outstretched, and it's a wide. No ball. Anton Ellis. That one seems to rushed the batter a little bit and they just had to dig it out to prevent it from hitting the stumps, but would have been irrelevant as it was a no ball. Around the corner, Reagan Wilson, young man, giving chase, misfield, and that will be a couple of runs and quite comfortably too as well. And so over number 5, it's 44 for 5, 44 without loss after 5. Teboho Moloisane on 20 of 16 with 1 boundary. Pamandla Mnguni on 19 of 17 with 1 boundary. 84 required of 90. As we see the player coach coming in back into the attack for the first time, it's Israel Hatting. This one hits straight back past the bowler. But the running in between the wicket between these two is very good. So they're able to get through for the single quite comfortably too. 46 without loss, 5.2 for balls left in the power play. Not hitting too many boundaries, but the situation doesn't require for that. Oh, misfilled by Reagan Wilson. Gives through an extra run. Big shot past the wicketkeeper. This one has got 4 written all over it. And 4 runs it is. 50 comes up. 50 partnership between this pair. Much appreciated. Doing much of the heavy lifting is this opening pair for this KwaZulu Natal side. And it takes them to 52 without loss. Takes Teboho Moloisane to 27 of 19. Second boundary for him. Looking for 2. Won't. Just a single. So 1 more ball left in this power play. A power play that has been thoroughly dominated by KwaZulu Natal. No ball. That will not help the cause for Western Province. 5.2 runs to the over is now what's required. 74 of 85. Shot indeed. Play to Israel Hatting. Beg your pardon, to Asher Hatting. And takes the score to 54. 55 rather, without loss after 6.
55, 56.
So 55 after 6 overs at the end of the power play. KwaZulu Natal thoroughly in the driving seat for this game, requiring just under 5.2 runs to the over. What response do they have? What response does this Western Province side have? Is there still some fight in them as John van Skalkwyk comes back into the attack? of 20. Spamanza on 21 of 20. He faces first ball from Van Skalkwyk. It's a no ball. Advice from the side is Uishaye Ungayeki. All the no balls, do not let them go. Go after them. Let's see if he does take that advice. Van Skalkwyk. Good shot, hits into the deep at mid-wicket. And just a single for Spamanza. Wide down the leg side, looking to help it past the wicketkeeper, misses out, but not an issue. It's an illegal delivery. It's a wide.
Open up, boy. Open up.
This one is a no ball. Teammates still not pleased with him not taking the advice. But nonetheless, welcome runs for this KwaZulu Natal side. 16 on the board, 68 now required. This one is hit towards Israel Hatton. Good throw from him. Single. No ball again, I guess. Down the leg side, and he missed out there, did Debohomolesane. Play towards the deep mid-wicket region, and they come through for yet another single. Comfortable days this for KwaZulu Natal. Under 5 runs and over to win now. 65 required from 80. Pedestrian pace will take them home, and they are very well aware of that. Wide outside off. Big swing, missed out. That's Pamandla there. Another single to end off over number 7. Quite a lengthy one that. 64 without loss. Smack dead in the middle. 64 now required from 78. Tebogo Sane on 30 of 23, 2 boundaries for him. Spamandla Mguni on 24 of 26 with 1 boundary. 3 overs now for 30 for Van Skalkwyk. And it seems like we will have a new bowler. Reagan Wilson will come into the attack. Into the attack for the very first time. He too's got a little bit of a run up. This is played towards Asher Hatting at more or less a 3/4 mid wicket. And helped in that direction by Spamandla for a single. Wilson to Molesane. It's a no ball. Down the leg side, and that one is a wide. This too is wide. Extras starting to pile up now for this Western Province side. 13 of those extras coming in this first 7.1 overs. Straight back to the bowler. Half a chance for a run out, and he's missed it. Oh, chance. Big chance that for Western Province. And they should be ruining their chance because that was quite definitely supposed to be a wicket. In the air. Drops quite safely, and it is yet another single. Score moves to 70 with our last 7.3 overs. 58 now required. Another no ball. This one was hit to Israel Hatting at fine leg, and they will come through for a single. Hits towards that man again, and he makes sure that he gets his body behind the ball. Top quality fielding from him. This one is played down to the fine leg region. Israel Hatting, that man again, been busy this all over. And a single takes the score to 74. Now Wilson will bowl to Spamandla on 27 of 29. Only striking it at 93, but has only needed to strike it at 93 because of the position him and his team find themselves in. Beautiful ball, that one from Wilson outside off. And concludes over number 8. It's 74 without loss. 54 more to get. 42 balls. 72 balls, I beg your pardon. Back into the attack is Asher Hatting. That one is played around the corner to the fine leg region. Umpire's left hand is out. It's a no ball. Not helping the cause whatsoever. Done decently well so far. Have this KwaZulu Natal side. Western Province side did bat very, very well earlier on. $78. 50 more required. That's a dot ball. It's a very good ball from Ash Hatting. Opens his face off his bat and runs it down past Marco van der Linde. Standing at third man, and they come back. Couple runs. Takes the score up to 80. 48 now required to win. Spamandla on 31 of 33, Tebogo on 34 of 28, 2 boundaries for him. Asher Hatting 2.3 overs now for 18. He continues to Spamandla. Dot ball. West past the batter. Hatting. Tumgun. Wrong footed is the fielder, but does very, very well to recover. Quality fielding there. It's on the fine leg boundary by Reagan Wilson. Asher Hatting. This is down the leg side. It will be wide past the wicket keeper. 4 wides. Oh, this is terrible for the Western Province side. 5 runs to the total. 48 41, beg your pardon, now required from 67 balls, 87 without loss, KZN. Hatting running in. Nguni. Just a single played to the mid-wicket region. 5 wides, doing a lot of damage for the side. 88 without loss, 9 overs gone. 14 now required from 66. Moloisane on 34 of 28. Spamanda on 34 of 36.
The 9. 9.
Nine overs gone, 88 without loss. Changing bowling. Brand new bowler, Enrico Brown. He bowls to Spamandla, that's a no ball. And, misses as if voting does Wilson. And the chase is on, does very well on the fence. Although, seems like that is a boundary. 4 runs, yes indeed, 4 runs. Oh my days. No ball, 493. The score moves to 35 now required. Enrico Brown is going to need to bounce back and is going to need to do it very quickly. That's hit towards Asher Hatting. Calmness personified. Picks it up, just a single. Enrico Brown turns it around the corner. Big chase for Wilson. Beautiful stuff by... Top stuff that by Reagan Wilson, getting around and stopping that boundary. Couple of runs to the total. Very, very good fielding from him. 2 to the total. One run, that one played to the mid-wicket region. And they come through for a single that was the Buhomo Luisane. No ball, this one. This one is hits in the direction of Wilson yet again. Wilson, one of the surer hands in the side. No ball and 1. Beautiful work by the wicketkeeper. Just for a run out of the bowler's end. Throw is Not direct. And that is a noble 1 run. Brings up the 100 for KwaZulu Natal. (101) 27 more now required. 63 balls. Boom, this one is hitting the direction of Asher Hatting. And he takes it 1. Been dominating this Western Province side in all facets of the game so far today. Couple of balls before we go for a drink. Advancing down the wicket there and couldn't get the ball out the square. It is a dot ball. On 38 off 32 balls is Molosane. He faces Enrico Brown. This one is hit. Is it through the gap? No, it's not. But man comes around and stops it for a single. 103 for 3 after 10. 25 required, and we will not be taking a drink. 25 runs to go. 39 of 33 and 41 of 40. This partnership now well in excess of a 100. For 103 with our loss after 10, chasing 128. Victory inside Israel Hatting. Now, beg your pardon, that is Asher Hatting. He will continue bowling his final over. Down the leg side, paddles it around the corner, helps it along. Just a single though, looking for 2, Molosane. Impossible to get 2 there though. Day 3 of action here from the BCSA National T20 competition being hosted in Durban 2022. More action to come tomorrow. 2 games here live on Pitch Vision from Danville. Do stay with us. This one is down the leg side. It is wide. (24th extra of the inning compared to the 22 that Natal bowled in their 20 overs. That is right now the big difference. Shot. Into the pass, turning, running. And very, very good cricket there. Good call. That's from Molosane telling his partner to come to him as he's the one who is running into the danger end. Very good cricket. Couple more runs. 21 more to win. Opens the face of the bat and runs it down past the man at third man. That'll be 1, 2. Looking for the third, but will not get the third. Man giving chase there was Marco van der Linde. It looks like he might have done some damage to his leg. And he might just need some attention. Just needing to walk it off his face. Opens the face, runs it down past that man. That's time. Fantastic stuff. Gets his body behind the ball and stops it, even though he's feeling a bit shaken up. Good example of throwing your body for your team. Lovely stuff there from Marco van der Linde. 110 without loss. 110 run partnership between this pair. Quality cricket, both of them deep into their 40s. Molosane on 40 straight. Turns around the corner, he'll get one there. And all the ones come up. And they go past that as well. Good running. Awareness. One more, no? One more ball remaining in the over. 1-1-2 without loss after 10.5. 16 runs away. Yeah, correct. Keep it same. 1-1-2 without loss. Last ball to be bowled in the 11th over. Asher Hatton bowling the last ball off his bell. Opens the face. And runs it to Marco van der Linde. Busy man throughout this over. Single. 1-1-3 without loss. 15 now required. From 9 overs. One 1-1-3 without loss after 11 overs as they bring back into the attack the skipper Darren Ellis. 15 runs to get. Played around the corner, no one around there. No, bigger pardon. Wilson is there. He comes around, and this is going to be out. No, it is not. The wicketkeeper could not break the stumps. So a couple of runs there to the total. 1-1-5. 13 runs away. Natal. Double home signing on 45 of 37. 2 boundaries for him. Spamandamguni on 46 of 43. This one is hit down the ground. And a single for Moloisane. 12 to get. Played around the corner. Wilson giving chase to his left. And it will come round. Good throw. Make sure it's just a single. The skipper for Western Province, Darren Ellis, bowling to Moloisane. Oh, whizzes past the bat on the outside off, and that is a dot ball. 11.4 overs ball. Good over this one. 4 runs coming off it so far. Nothing coming for free from this over. Ellis to Moloisane. Well fielded. That is hit straight to Arif Dean. Gets his body behind the ball and just a single. 118. 1 ball left in over number 12. Ellis running in to bowl to Mnguni. Again, was this past the outside of the bat. Good over that from the Western Province skipper Darren Ellis. 12 overs gone. 118 without loss. 10 to win. Oh no. Oh yeah. Ooh, van der Linde. Marco van der Linde. New bowler. 10 runs to get. Van der Linde. That one is angled in at leg stump. Looking for 2. Running 2. Moloisane. Sent right back. It's just a single. Fight to this man, Van der Linde. Been very, very busy the whole day in the field. Chance for us to see him with ball in hand. No ball signaled by the umpire. Van der Linde to Mnguni. Mnguni will come. No, he won't. Just a single. So it's a couple more runs to the total. 1-2-1. We are 7 runs away. Both batters on 48. Seven runs to get. This is hit just to the left of the man at mid-off. Looking. Just a single. Takes him up to 49. Spamandla Mnguni facing. He is on 48. 6 to get. 4 balls left in this over. Van der Linde, no ball is the signal. Oh, he hit the stumps, but it's a no ball. Yeah, no ball is the call. So just trying to iron that out. Yeah, there you go. The signal. No ball. Nothing seemingly going the way of Western Province today. The one time they get through the defenses of these Natal batters, it's a no ball. That one is hit wicket indeed. First wicket and that is Phamandla Mnguni gone. Nothing like a little bit of drama at the last couple of balls. So finally some success for this Western Province side. A wicket in the 13th over. 123 for 1. So that wicket was Panguni. He departed for 48. New batter coming into the crease is Kanyisani Mdleche. He walks in with 3 balls left in the 13th over and 5 runs to get. He is a B1. He will have his skipper as his runner. That one is powering around the corner for a single. Let's see that. It is a leg by, so it is worth 1. Score moves to 124 for 1. Teboho Moloisane bowled well earlier, but he's facing on 49. This will be his 50. Turned around the corner, 50 up for Teboho Moloisane. Lovely batting from Moloisane. 50 runs coming off 43 balls. Basically walking his team home to victory. 125 for 1. 3 runs to get. Very, very good knock that from Moloisane. That one is hit. It will be a single off the bat. They're looking to come back, but they won't make it. So just 1 run. Just 2 runs coming off that. 127. 1. Yeah. So 127 for 1, 13 overs gone. Big shout out to Teboho Moloisane. 50 of 43 balls, 2 boundaries. What a knock. Virtually carrying his team alongside his opening partners, Phamandla. A lot. Skipper Darren Ellis continues. 1 run to get. On strike is Kanyisa. This one is hit.